Welcome back. So this is another video where we're trying to reinforce what you learned and make sense of what you learned actually. So basically, to recap, we have 5 subject forms in this section, and and using 3 modal verbs as a way to conjugate. So we have looked at in terms of the recap, we looked at to, which is yo familiar, and the rule is that we drop the ending and add either as or es for ar verbs, es for er verbs, or ir verbs. So for instance, tú hablas, tú comes, tú vives, right? The second one is um, the second one is okay, so we have tú, we have él, which means he, and the rule is you drop the ending as always and then you add either an a or e, so it's very simplified in that respect. So it's like él habla, él come, él vive, right? And then you have ella, which is she, and that is it has the same rule as él. You add either an a or e, so it's ella habla, ella come, ella vive. The fourth one is again, I'm just trying to remember that. The fourth one is I think we looked at it yesterday, is vosotros. So vosotros is you all, right? And this is used in Spain. So and this has 3 different forms. So from what we looked at so far, 3 forms are unique in the sense, in the sense that it's not there in many different situations. So you have vosotros, alright, so it includes an s, and then you obviously have an a, so I think it's ais, eis, and is, I guess. So vosotros habláis, vosotros coméis, and vosotros vivís. Let's try to verify that. Just looking at it right here. Second pattern. Okay, let's go to the rules. Yeah, vosotros. Alright. So yeah, vosotros habláis, which is correct. Vosotros coméis, and vosotros vivís. Alright, so we are good with that. Alright. So now you're looking at ellos. Ellos is they masculine. And you have the pattern would be the rule is that you add either an an or en for ar verbs, en for er or ir verbs, verbs and er. Okay, so it's the same thing, but an, I'm just trying to think how we can remember n, right? Because you can always remember a or e. It's just like el and er. But how do we remember n? How do you know that we need to add an n, right? So eos, eos. Oh, all right. So let's think of this, right? So so you have el, you have er. Here you have eos, and notice with this eos you have an o. And if you look at the order of letters in the English language, you have L, M, N, O, right? So O comes right after N. So probably you can remember it that way, right? So AN or EN. So alright, so in the next video we'll be again doing a recap, and we'll be looking at ES. So until then, see you next time.